What's the chow chin chows? Lantern Joe here, your coach of the Everton Empoleons and your ABL Season 3 reigning undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. And that's not a leak. That's not a rumour. That's a spoiler. Just when they think they have all the answers, I change the culture. What's the chow chin chows? Lantern Joe here, your coach of the Everton Empoleons, and welcome to the ABL, the Amateur Battle League. I'm so excited for this one. It is the third of our 3 leagues that we are taking part in, and I'm really interested in this one. Yes, I am representing the Everton Empoleons again, a team I have not represented in a good long while, but I'm very, very interested in this, and I cannot wait to show you guys the team that we have built for this league. So the Everton Empoleons are back. We are back at Goodison Park, ladies and gentlemen, because, you know, this old team has not died yet, and it will never die, honestly. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. But I'm just here to have fun, and I'm here to enjoy myself. I'm not here to... Well, no, I'll take a win if I get it, but, like, I'm not all about that. I'm just trying to enjoy myself, have fun, and, you know, be there for the team and learn the meta. Learn the meta of what Sword and Shield is and figure out whether it's good or bad. That's what this league is all about. But have a lot of fun as well. And Draft League allows me to get into a more something that I don't get to go into a lot with my Nuzlocke, which is basically more wrestling references. As you guys did, I just did a CM Punk thing, you know. I don't get to do a lot of wrestling references in Nuzlocke, but I get to do them a lot in Draft League. And it's all part of the fun, and it's all banter at the end of the day, so don't worry, I'm not insulting you or intimidating you or anything like that. It's just the way I am. I am a cocky person, and Draft League brings out the worst in me, but it also brings out some of the best qualities in me as well. So I love it. So, there we go. And let's get into our team. I'll make a cut and you guys will not see any of that. But anyway, let's get into our team. So, there were no tiers with this pick. You just got to pick. You just picked 11 mons and you just went for it. So these are some of the interesting mons that I've gone for. I wanted to use some of the new mons, and I've got some new mons, but I've also got some old favourites as well. So I'm very, very excited to see what this whole thing brings, what we bring to this whole league, and I cannot wait for it, first off. So let's see what we picked up. So first round, first pick, and I picked up Toxapex. Now, I love Toxapex. It is a very good mon. Very good, because the fact is, it does get some decent defense as well as decent special defense as well. It's great setup. You can just use it and Baneless Bunker and basically stop anything from happening to you, and then inflict poison onto the foe if they hit me with a physical attack. So really cool. We also get like things like Gunk Shot, Haze, Hex, Hydro Pump, Liquidation, Poison Jab, Scold, Recover. So we can recover. It's one of the most beefy mons there is in Draft League. So yeah, really excited to be using it. We get Substitute, Toxic Spikes, Toxic Surf. Oh my god, this thing is amazing. I love this thing, and I think it's going to be one of the best walls we can have in this game. So, very excited to see what we can do with it. Then, second pick, went for an amazing mon, and I think this is rather cool as well, Reuniclus. I love Reuniclus. It is absolutely amazing. Actually, I never went over the abilities that we have on Toxapex. So we have Merciless, we have Limber, and we have Regenerator as well. Regenerator is probably what I will use most weeks. Honestly, it is the thing that I will usually use most weeks. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, then we have Reuniclus. We get 3 abilities with this as well. We get Overcoat, Magic Guard, and Regenerator as well. We can run Regenerator on so many of our mons because it's so versatile and it's so, like, a lot of Pokemon get it, so why not? But it's a really cool mon. It's Reuniclus. Again, quite beefy, with good special defense and good HP as well as defense. Special attacking is more likely what I'd use it for. As we can see, it's more of a special attacker than anything else. It gets Calm Mind, Drain Punch, Endeavour, Energy Ball, Flash Cannon, Fire Punch, Grass Knot, Gyro Ball, Ice Punch, all the elemental punches, as well as Hammer Arm, Light Screen, Pain Split, Psychic and Psyshock. I think we get Reflect. I think, yeah, we can set up a Trick Room as well. So there's so many different ideas for this mon. I really am excited to be using Reuniclus. I love Reuniclus. It's just such a good mon. So really excited to be using it. Then I picked up a fighting type because why not? Conkeldurr is absolutely amazing. I will admit I did have some help building this team. I'm not, the best at team building, and Owen really helped. I will link his channel in the description below. He really helped me build this team, and if without him I probably wouldn't have been able to build a team like this. So really cool guy is Owen, and we've worked together. I've recorded loads of Draft League battles for him, so we're good friends in the end. It's amazing how many people I've made friends with in Draft League because I've recorded their battles for them in 7th generation and now in 8th generation, where there's no such thing as a versus recorder. Why, Nintendo? Why is there no such thing as a versus recorder? Please bring us a versus recorder with Pokemon Home. We need a versus recorder here. It's really important, because otherwise all my battles are live com, which are going to be really interesting. You're going to see a lot of really long videos with that because all the battles are live com. The 20-minute timers, because, that's another thing they brought in. I guess maybe that's the reason why they got rid of the Versus Recorder, because they forced people to have 20-minute battles, which is really another annoying quality of Sword and Shield. So, I don't know. I'm not trying to diss Sword and Shield. I love Sword and Shield. But, 20-minute timers, no Versus Recorder. Not liking those things when it comes to competitive battling. Anyway, also 60 seconds to think about moves. It's not a lot of time to get in the calcs that you need to do, even in such little ideas. You need to get your counts in. Anyway, so Conkeldurr, 3 abilities which are really amazing. You get Iron Fist to boost punching moves. We get Sheer Force to boost attacking, to boost our attack, but of course gets rid of our secondary effects, which is also fine too. And then we get Guts as well to boost attacks when hit by status elements. So it's really interesting. I probably could use like Burn Orb on this thing, and it would be really amazing. So we get things like Bulk Up, Brick Break, Close Combat. The Fog, Detect. I didn't realise you got the Fog. I don't even know if the Fog's part of 8th generation, so I'll have to be careful on that if I try and use it, because I don't know if it's part of 8th generation or not, or if it's legal. I know it's part of National Dex Showdown, but I don't know if it's part of normal Showdown. Actual Sword Shield play. But Earthquake, we get all the elemental punches, High Horsepower, Hammer Arm, Focus Punch, Poison Jab, Rock Slide, like Stone Edge. So many good Superpower, so many good ideas for this moveset. I really can't wait to use it. Conkeldurr is absolutely amazing. And by the way, if you haven't noticed, I am the Everton Empoleons. It's sort of a play on a Everton football club. So some of my mons might be named after players who play at Everton. Who have played at Everton in the past. So they will be nicknamed after those people. So if you get nicknames, there you go. They will be people who are Everton legends or Everton players at this moment in time or have played at Everton in the past, and I think they were really cool. So that's our idea with this. Then my fourth pick, Noivern. I love this mon, and I wanted something to start my Fairy Dragon Steel tour off. But also the fact is I wanted something ground immunity because, one thing about this team at this moment in time is it's a little weak to ground. So I wanted a ground immunity. So I got it with this, Noivern. It's such a good mon. We get Infiltrator, Telepathy, and of course we get Frisk as well. Infiltrator is probably the moveset I'll probably be using a lot of the time. Yeah, Infiltrator is probably the moveset I'll be using a lot of the time. But then again, there's a possibility for Telepathy as well, because the unique thing that makes this draft league interesting is it's doubles battles. This whole league is based on double battles. So that's really cool. So I might be using things like Telepathy. I might be using things like Helping Hand an awful lot more because the fact is this entire league is based on double battles. As for our movesets, we get things like Boom Burst, Air Slash, Acrobatics, Agility, Dark Pulse, Defog, Draco Meteor, Dragon Claw, Dragon Dance, Dragon Pulse, Flamethrower, Heat Wave, Hurricane, Hyper Voice, Moonlight, Outrage, or Shadow Ball, substitute reset for Tailwind. So you don't always have to bring Trick Room. We can always just set up the Tailwind, which is also very good as well, and U-Turn as well. I'm really excited to be using a Noivern. I cannot wait for this thing. It's honestly going to be amazing. I love it. Then we picked up a new mon, and I'm not sure what I'm thinking about for this one because it was suggested to me and I picked it up without really thinking about it. But here it is, Runningelis, which is the evolved form of Garlean Yamask in Sword and Shield, and I'm really excited to be using this mon because I've never used it before. It's one of those mons that I don't really know what to do with because it's just such a cool mon, but I've never used it before, so I don't know what I'm doing with it. But it's the same with a lot of these Sword and Shield mons, these new Sword and Shield Pokemon. We get Wandering Spirit for the ability, so we drop our ability to gain we swap abilities. Yeah, we swap abilities on contact, which is pretty cool. As for movesets, we get things like Body Press, Calm Mind, Dark Pulse, Destiny Bond. We get Dragon Pulse, Earthquake and Earth Power, Energy Ball, Haze to get rid of stat changes. We get Grass Knot, Hex, Memento, Nasty Plot, Nightshade, Rock Slide. We can set up Stealth Rocks. We can Stone Edge. We can Energy Ball. We can get Toxic Spikes up as well. So we don't always have to bring it, but there's definite ideas for it as well. So very much excited to see what Runningelis can do for us. I mean, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that name right. That's the annoying thing about most of these new mons. I have no idea how you pronounce them. Honestly, I have no idea how you pronounce these mons. But I'm very excited to see what we can do. And how they work. Very excited. So, yeah. Awesome. Then we have a Rosaria. And I'm a huge fan of Rosaria. Rosaria is such a cool mon. Sorry, I'm still quite ill, so I'm having to record all these battles on the same. I'm having to record all these draft analysis on the same day, so sometimes I might need a drink. Anyway, so Rosaria, really cool mon. We get Natural Cure, Poison Point, and Technician, which are three really good abilities. Technician is probably what I'll be using, but Natural Cure always works. Is also a good idea as well. And Poison Point's not horrible. It can work out rather nicely as well. But with this one, we get things like Aromatherapy, we get Dazzling Gleam, Bullet Seed, Extra Sentry, Giga Drain, Grass Knot, Leaf Storm, Leech Seed. We get light. It's another life. It's brings Life Dew to the field for a little bit of recovery. We get Petal Blizzard, Poison Jab, Power Whip, Seed Bomb, Sludge Bomb, Spikes, Toxic Spikes as well, and Toxic as well. We can get Synthesis to get healed as well. We can Swords Dance. We can Substitute. We can set up Stun Spore. There's so many different ideas for this one as well. We can go for Sleep Powder. But of course, you know, Smoke and Sleep Claws, because even in Draft League, it's still Smoke and Sleep Claws, so we have to be careful about that. But still, rather cool mon. I'm really excited to be using you. Cannot wait for this mon. I love it so much. So, very much, Rosaria is going to be amazing. Then we go into the second half of our team. And someone I'm really excited to be using again, but I haven't used in a good long while, Marwile. I honestly love Marwile. Yes, it's not the Mega form, but that's okay. Its normal form is rather good too. You know, it's a Fairy Steel type. It is mostly going to be used as my Steel type because it's more effective as a Steel type than a Fairy type. And I have other mons that work pretty much as a Fairy type in this situation. So I will be using that more often. But it's still a really cool mon. We get the Elemental Fangs, we get Fire Blast, we get Flamethrower, we get Flash Cannon, Focus Blast, Dark Pulse, Crunch, Brick Break, Body Slam, Ice Beam, Play Rough, Power Punch, Psychic Fangs, so many decent moves. Stealth Rocks, we can put Stealth Rocks in this one. We can do, I think it also gets all the Elemental Punches as well, so really cool, man. Really excited to see what we can do with this thing. I love Marwile, so really cool. We get 3 good abilities as well. Hypercutter, Intimidate, which is going to be amazing, and Sheer Force as well. So very, very excited about this one as well. Plus it looks better in Showdown. Anyway, so we have Slipoff here. Slipoff, really cool mon. It's been a bit nuded in 8th Gen, but it can work out rather nicely. So, we have Sweet Veil for the we have Sweet Veil as one of our abilities. This Pokemon and its allies don't fall asleep, so that would be good in double battles. We also get Unburden if we lose an item as well. Now, it doesn't get Body Slam in these games, and that's... Oh wait, no, not Body Slam, Belly Drum. It doesn't get Belly Drum in these games, and that's kind of annoying, but it can still work out rather nice. We can still get things like Aromatherapy, Cotton Guard, Calm Mind, Dazzling Gleam, Drain Punch, Endeavour, Energy Ball, Flamethrower, Light Screen, Play Rough, Rest, Sleep Talk, Sticky Webs. Like, it still gets some amazing moves. Wish, Thunderbolt. Like, this mon is still good, despite the fact it doesn't get Belly Drum anymore, which means it's still pretty much what I want it to be. Then we picked up Umbreon. Umbreon is really cool. Synchronize, and of course, in a focus are its 2 abilities, which are really cool. I love Umbreon. It is a wall. It is sort of a nuded wall. It doesn't get things like Toxic anymore, and Pursuit is not a thing anymore in 8th generation. But it's still pretty much a wall, and it still pretty much does damage, and it's still pretty cool, man. So I'm very much excited to see what we can do with Umbreon. Anyway, Baton Pass, Body Slam, Crunch, Dark Pulse, Detect, Double Edge, Moonlight, Hyper Voice, Rest, Shadow Ball, Taunt, Wish, Throat Chop, Feint Attacks, Foul Plays. This one is really good. We get Psychic? Okay, wasn't expecting to see that there, but apparently we get Psychic. Are you more physical or special? You're more physical, but most of the time I'll be using you for your defenses anyway, so really cool mon. Really excited to see what we can do with this one. Really love it, and hopefully you guys are rather interested too, because Umbreon is so cool. Then I picked up Piloswine. I love Piloswine too. It is such a good mon. for the team, and I cannot wait to use this thing. It is really, really cool. We get three abilities. We get Oblivious, so we're immune to being infatuated and immune to intimidate as well. We get Snow Cloak if hails up. Our evasiveness goes up as well, and of course we have Thick Fat to reduce the damage of fire and ice type moves as well. But Piloswine is a really cool mon. We get things like Earthquake and Earth Power, Freeze Dry, High Horsepower, Ice Beam, Ice Fang, Ice Shard, Icicle Spear, Icicle Crash. So many ice moves. Rock Slide, Reflect, Light Screen, Protect, Stone Edge, Superpower, Substitute, Stealth Rocks. This thing is ultra amazing. Cannot wait to use this thing. Love Piloswine. So it's going to be like one of the best defensive mons that we have on the team, and I cannot wait to use this thing. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Then we go into our final mon. I wanted something speedy. I wanted something that we could use rather nicely for speed, and I wanted something that was also immune to ground, because again, most of this team is not that way inclined, but I wanted something that was immune to ground. I went to pick up Ninjask. I love Ninjask. It is a small pick that not many people think about, but it is very, very fast. Yes, sure, it's quad weak to rocks, but still, it's really cool. Speed boost 3 ability, as well as Infiltrator as a hidden ability as well. As we can see, there's its stats. Really cool. Very, very fast. One of the fastest Pokemon in the game. We get things like Acrobatics, Air Slash, Agility, Baton Pass, Bug Buzz, Giga Drain, Leech Life, which has been boosted over previous generations, Night Slash, Protect, Shadow Ball, Sword Stance. U-Turn's also an idea as well. Hopefully I remember to cut all this out. So yeah, U-Turn is also an idea. There's so many good ideas for this one. Cannot wait to use this thing. And hopefully you guys are okay with all the coughing and stuff like that. I'm sorry, I'm really ill still. But I really want to record these, so I'm getting them out there for you guys. Anyway, that is the team rather quickly. So once again, we'll go over them a bit slower this time. So we'll run through the team once again. We got Toxapex, Reuniculus, Conkeldor, Noivern, Runengelis, Rosaria, and then going into the second half of our team, we have Marwile, Slipoff, Ninjask, Piloswine, and Umbreon as well. I think this is going to be a rather interesting team. I'm really excited to see what the Everton Empoleons can do, and I hope you guys are too. I believe battles for this go up Sundays, but don't quote me on that. I'm trying to talk it out with the person who is running the league, the commissioner, to see what day battles go up. I know featured games go up Wednesdays, and they are streamed live on Twitch on the ABL ABL's Twitch channel. So you can go and watch the featured games over there. But I think every other game is a Sunday, but don't quote me on that. I have no idea. I'm going to have to look into it and talk to the commissioner about it and see when battles go up for this league, because it's going to be really interesting. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this league, but I'm really scared. Double battles. I've never done double battles before, so yeah, this is going to be interesting. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. But until next time, I am Lantern Joe, your coach of the Everton Empoleons, and always remember this. It's a grand old team to play for. It's a grand old team to support. And if you know your history, it's enough to make your heart go for. We don't care what the other side say. Why would we care? 'Cause we only know that there's gonna be a show when the Empoleons are there. When the Empoleons are there. Good night.